Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another video. So today's video, as you can tell, is a car clean, detail, and organize. This is something I've been meaning to do for the longest time. I've never really paid much attention or put much effort into organizing my car. And it's something that, as you can see from this video, I really need to pay attention to, particularly where my boys are concerned. Now, my car was in a little bit of an unusually dirty state when I'm filming this video because I'd been away on a couple of camping trips, the last one being with the boys. So there was all manner of just rubbish and odd bits and pieces still in the car. It doesn't typically look like this or as bad as this. It's just that we'd gone away a couple of times, so the mess had just kind of built up. So as you can see, the first thing that I'm doing is I'm just clearing out the car and literally just taking out absolutely everything so that I can get a clear slate to work with, and then just give it a really good vacuum out, and then I'm just going to clean over all the hard surfaces and the glass. I typically used to get my car detailed once a month, but I thought for the sake of this video, I'm just going to give it a go. For the sake of this video and to save money, I'm going to give it a go and do it myself mostly. I do take the car through a car wash at the end of the video just because I don't own a hose, I don't have any of the equipment, and I didn't want to outlay all of that money just to give the car a clean. So I did take it through the car wash, as you'll see in a bit, but for the interior detail, I just DIY'd it. Now, isn't there a saying that if you want it to rain, wash your car? It could not be truer. Every time I've gone to film this video over the last 3 weeks, I think I've been filming it now, it has rained. It's raining again today. I wanted to film the rest of the organization part of it because I've got to film it outside since my car is parked in a basement garage where the lighting is really bad. It's literally rained every single time I've gone to make this video, besides the day that I took it through the car wash. So I'm struggling against the weather, but I'm determined to get this video out. Even though it was raining when I was doing this vacuuming, as you can see, I've just piled up everything from inside the car into a box and kind of stuck it under the eaves of the outdoor car wash area in the apartment we live in. We are just cracking on and making do. Now, one thing that I can really recommend that I'm using in this video is the car cleaning attachment kit that I purchased way back about 15 odd years ago when I first bought my Dyson barrel vacuum cleaner. I can honestly say that the car cleaning attachments make it so much easier to DIY cleaning the interior of your car. It just makes such a difference between using specific car cleaning attachments to the regular vacuum attachments that come with your vacuum cleaner. I honestly notice such a huge difference. To be honest, I'm not even actually sure if Dyson still make the car cleaning attachment kit. I'll definitely look and leave it linked below if I can find it, because I think Dyson are phasing out their barrel vacuum cleaners, or they already have. And I don't know if they would sell the car cleaning attachments for their stick cordless vacuum cleaners. But anyway, if you can find car cleaning specific attachments, definitely well worth it. It comes with a couple of things like a turbo spin brush head that's small enough to get in, obviously, in and around your car, small crevices. It also has like a long stick cleaner that can get right down between the seat spaces, like between the seat and the console. It's just specifically designed to clean the car, and it is definitely well worth it if you can find it and get your hands on it. One thing that I definitely noticed looking back at this footage, something that I miss from my old car, my Subaru, I had rubber mats for the front two seats as well as the rear passenger seats. And let me tell you, rubber mats are much, much easier to clean and take care of than carpet mats that, as you see, just are a trap for dirt, dust, sand, all that kind of mess. You can buy aftermarket rubber foot mats that are just generic at auto, barn, car type stores. I've seen them also at Kmart. You can also buy them direct from your dealer to suit your specific car, and I would highly recommend them because they make cleaning the footwells of your car, where you trek in so much dirt, dust and sand, highly worth it to speed up that cleaning process. It's been vacuumed out. Again, not perfect, but 1,000 times better. Someone's had a dog here, like a little short hair, wiry coat, like a Jack Russell. So I'll need to get a lint roller and roll that out. And then in the back, it's just the wipes that I'm using, Aldi baby wipes, just to give it a quick wipe out. So I've wiped down all the hard surfaces here, just giving it tell you what, it's going to be going back in about 1,000 times better condition than when I got it. Some wet wipes for glass. Going to the car wash. Who's going to the car wash? Branded a fool, what will I say Monday at school? Oh, we could have done that, Freddie. We could have done the washy wash ourselves. We're in Octopus's garden, Freddie. grocery bags, lint roller, bag for wet things if you ever go to the beach or pool or anything like that, or clean up a dirty dog, insulated grocery bag. I always keep a picnic blanket, which I've just popped in there for demonstrative purposes for that organizer, and a 9-volt or 12-volt, I don't know, whatever it is, the car jack. It's a heated electric blanket, so it is really good if you go for car camping trips like we do, or Riley really loves this. If we are driving anywhere at night time, I plug it in for him and he snuggles into it. He absolutely loves this thing. Ooh. I've got my grab and go bag, which I used to keep up in the cupboard upstairs. Since I park my car undercover in an undercover garage, the only time that the car is parked outside in the sun is when we're out and about, and we would typically need to use this grab and go bag. And it's just got all the things that you would need if you go to the beach or a park or just out and about. So it's got insect repellent, it's got 50+ sunscreen, it's got a little deodorant, Lemsip tissues, hand sanitizer, again, doggy poo bags, some ibuprofen. This has just got a couple of different bits and pieces. It's got some disposable masks, reusable masks, kids Nurofen, band-aids, hand warmers, bits and pieces, a hair tie, and then that's just got some insect sting stuff and some zinc and beach goodies. And then it's just got antibacterial wipes. Here I've just put together like a little homemade first aid kit. It's pretty much just got your stock standard stuff that you need. Bandages, betadine, band-aids, first aid instructions, just very basic stock standard first aid kit. Cool. The one thing that I definitely do miss having in the boot or trunk of a car is a cargo cover that my old car used to have. It was great for, one, hiding whatever was in the boot of your car, but two, also keeping everything contained in the boot of your car. So this is one thing that I'm a little bit mindful of, is just having anything that would be a loose projectile. If you ever did have a car crash or a collision, just being mindful that there's nothing that could be a potential projectile if you did roll your car. I have been in a car accident where the car rolled previously. It is not a fun experience. So just be very mindful of that, and maybe look at getting a cargo net or a cargo carrier to protect everything that is inside and protect the people who are traveling inside the car as well, obviously.
If I could suffocate my feelings for you, then I could just carry on loving you without no trouble.
Oh, is that my favourite? I don't know, I've got so many favourites. This one, definitely not my favourite. I already broke it once. I think it's meant to be a sunglasses holder. It came for free with either that or the hooks. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just because I already broke it once and had to put the spring back in. I don't know, I've got one there, so I don't know if this one fits my big glasses. Geez, that's a bit of a squish. It's good if you've got massive glasses, I guess. But I don't know, I wouldn't be going out of my way to get this. I think it's just a bit gimmicky. These things here, I didn't think I'd like, but I like them way more than I thought I would. Allow me to demonstrate. Little hooks attached to the backrest. Just keeps it nice and neat. I would never have thought something simple as that makes such a big difference. It's just that. Put it on. Put it down. Like Bob's your uncle. I love that thing. Love it. Love it. Couple of bucks. Solves all my problems of having my bag hanging around everywhere. And then this little guy is just a stock standard back of the seat car organizer. Honestly, I purchased this to go car camping with, but it has been super handy. Riley uses it loads to put all his things in there. You can put hand sanitizer, obviously. Ooh, load it up. All manner of different things. This is intended to be like an iPad holder. I'm not sure if my iPad would actually fit in there, but I usually use it to hold Freddie's lead with my keys attached to it when I'm going car camping, just so I always know where everything is. You could definitely use that part as a rubbish bin. And then I just put my reflectix, what do you call it? Windshield reflector. I just tuck it behind there. And it holds it nice and neatly in place without it being flapping around the car. So love that. Again, I don't know if you had adult passengers in the back, it might like hit their knees if the front seat is all the way back. But like I can sit in here with this on the back, no problem at all. And I can sit in this one without it interfering or impeding with my knees at all as well. I guess if you were super tall, maybe you wouldn't be able to use this if you were sitting in the back seat, but if you've got kids or you know you don't have super long legs, perfectly fine. Definitely try and keep my storage areas as clutter-free as possible, with this one just holding, it always has this hand sanitizer dispenser here, so we've always got one in the car. I always keep my phone mount in the car. I do love it. Maybe not this one particularly. I wish it was a little bit more flexible, but it is pretty good. I picked this one up at TK Maxx and it's just the brand Mercury, as you can see there. So it's pretty good. It's pretty sturdy. Doesn't fall down, so happy with that. Down here, I have just picked up this, which is great. I just grabbed this from Officeworks. You can get these on Amazon, but it does have a USB-C and a USB-A, or whatever the standard USB is. That is split, so I can charge my iPad, or I've got like a super fast USB-C phone charging cable, so they both fit in there, and I can charge 2 devices at once, which is very handy. I just try and keep things really like minimal so nothing's going flying around, but I do love having this in the car. I mentioned this before, it's just a Sukin Hydrating Mist Toner. If you're looking for this and you're in Australia, pick it up at the Reject Shop. It's $5. Anywhere else you'll be paying around $12 or $15. And then of course just a little chewing gum. The center I just keep free. This one I use for hot coffees. This one I use for a cold drink or water. Something that I always keep in the car is Freddie's little plug-in car harness. This one, the brand is Zenify. I've also got one from Kmart. They both do the exact same thing. They both do the job brilliantly. This one's really good quality. It's got a little bungee stretchy bit on it. It allows him to move around enough to be able to check out the window, but not long enough to be able to try and come on my lap when we're driving. The center console here has 2 sections. I just keep a face mask, reusable face mask, and it's got a scrunchie in it at the moment. Then underneath, it just has a bigger compartment, obviously, and I usually put my car camping snacks, travel snacks in there. So it's got a bit of trail mix, some Sour Patch Kids. It's got a hand cream in there. Again, I don't want it cluttered up with junk. I just want super like simple and basics. And then I just put in any charging cables that I need. So this one is for like my USB lights and things. So I just keep the cables in there. Normally there's a cable here that is just attached for my iPhone. I just removed it for cleaning. And it will go straight back there and it just stays there permanently. In the glove compartment, I keep it pretty minimal. I just keep the car logbook in there. I keep a packet of these glass cleaning wipes, which are very, very handy for cleaning the interior glass of the car. Super fuss-free way to keep your glass really clean, which when you travel a lot or go car camping like I do, super important, but just as important if you just, use your car to drive. An emergency roll of toilet paper, no explanation needed. And then I just keep this, it's the air pump for my mattress. I keep it here because we go car camping quite frequently and it's a necessity to have. Otherwise you're going to be blowing up an air mattress with your mouth and it's going to take forever and a day. And then I just have the cords for it, so if we're at a powered site we've got the power. Or it also has a 9-volt car adapter. Is it 9 volts or 12 volt? 12 volt. 12 volt car adapter. That's pretty much all that I keep in there. I used to keep a first aid kit in there, but I switched it out to a bigger size container and now I keep it in the boot in one of my car organizers. The only other thing that I keep permanently in the car is Freddie's Freddie's water bottle, and I just keep it in that little spot there. Place for everything and everything in its place. I like this one because you can use it to fill up water, and he can have as much as he wants. And if you're in a place where you can't tip it out, like in the car for example, you can just open the valve and it just drains back inside, and then you can just change it when you're done for the day. So I really like this and highly recommend. And you can lock it off so that you don't accidentally you can't accidentally be dispensing water. So love that. And it just means that he will always have some water in the car no matter what. So this bag guy is actually intended to be a car rubbish bin, but I bought it for the intention of using for a camping emergency porta potty, emergent pee, you might say. So it's got some TP in there, it's got some puppy pet bags here, some VIP.
If I could suffocate my feelings for you.
Is actually intended to be a car bin, and I guess you can just strap it on the back of a car seat. I'm not exactly sure where it's intended to go. It's got this thing that you can hook down and I guess attach to something underneath. I think that would be probably too big and bulky for my preference. Maybe you could put it like, I don't know, I mean I guess you could. And then your bin situation is there. If you open it up, it's got a liner. It's got some hooks where you can pop your bin liners, and if they've got handles, loop them around there so it's not falling in on itself. I guess it would work. It's just a bit too big and bulky for my liking for use as an actual bin, so I'm going to keep using it as my emergency camping toilet porta potty, DIY porta potty.
I wouldn't care if I could suffocate my feelings for you. And I could just carry on loving you without no trouble like we used to do. Oh, these change the color and fall is closing in. Break my heart yet once again. Wish I could slow down. Just wish I could. Wish I could stop time. Stop time. Wish I could stop time. Wish I could slow down. Wish I could slow down. Wish I could slow down. Wish I could stop time. When the leaves change their colors, you